Merry Christmas!
Oh my goodness.
Ho, ho, ho! For those who don't know, we've built a nice tradition. We share in Santa's task, checking those naughty and nice. For some of you, it was a difficult decision, but I've made my list and I've checked it twice. Some of you should be ashamed that you haven't been that nice. Working isn't always fun, something none of us have missed. Now that Donnie's found some work, he's made the nice list. While Donnie is out making the bread, he's supported at home with Sue cooking the bread. Now Skip is fun, and we all know he's got an opinion. But his opinion doesn't matter much under Judy's dominion. Don't be scared, Skip. Now you've been wise. You've actually made the nice list for taking care of her eyes.
Aww.
Forgot a couple of items. Thank you.
Here is the church, and here is the steeple. And here is Aunt Joyce seeing only good in people.
Oh, sorry. Where's Aunt Joyce?
Thank you, Jennifer.
Judy, we all know you're good and got lots of style. But every time, somebody's got to make the naughty list once in a while.
Still our princess.
And to the fireman Sean, here is the deal. You made the naughty list and I'm keeping it real. I was going to cook myself a sandwich and did some looking, but the man's poor house didn't have any tools for cooking.
I
thought you were going to get away.
Not yet. Santa stuff. Go ahead. I gotta finish the rest.
That brings me to Marie. Poor girl with no pans a rattling. You made the naughty list simply just for tattling. The beach is always a nice, relaxing place, but this is where Rick fell from my good grace. You're good with your tools and detachable sockets, but is it too much trouble to take the phone out your pocket?
Looks like the phone.
My friend David is on the nice list for taking care of Mommy. Just remember though, son, go easy on the hot tamales.
Light hot tamales. Thank you.
He's like, oh, yeah, thumbs up there.
Sorry.
Here's a question. Who's fallen off a canoe? Yeah, Eric, I've been watching you. You've taken up hunting and I think it is grand. But how'd you get lost while looking for the tree stand? I know. You think you got the gist. But despite both these stories, you've made the nice list. Where is this? To Brandon, the privilege of driving was bestowed. But the poor young man went and got his car towed. His car was towed not once, but twice. I think we all know his list does not start with nice. Lisa is great at leasing and taking resident calls. But apparently she hates cleaning the Roxy fur balls.
Huh?
To the naughty list with you, you know the reasons are. And maybe next year you'll make some time to wash your car.
This is for the fur balls, and this, you have to use them in order for it to work.
Fuzzy socks, oh fuzzy socks. Walk slow when wearing those fuzzy socks. Didn't take that advice, huh, Casey? Guess we could have called this one Gracie.
It's too easy.
And this brings
I didn't
us
have
to my
nothing
dear
else.
friend Brian. My elves have done some spying. Nobody expects engineers to have athletic coordination, but I think the decorations could use some organization. Not to mention that you're great at hunting deer and goats. Maybe it's time we jump to hunting the Post-it notes.
Here's a day planner for you. Maybe you can get rid of the Post-it notes.
Brooks, Hudson, and Jordan are all little and lovable. They can't be naughty because they're too little to cause trouble.
Spider-Man.
Spider.
Renee has two young little groupies. But when will she learn she can't throw out all the poopies? Recycling is good and trash isn't green. Maybe use some extra detergent, if you know what I mean.
There you go. Stain be gone. It works good on the pants.
I'm not keeping those.
Who else is here? I don't want to leave anyone out. Brett is quiet with his parents and talkative with his friends. Is he mad because they bought him a Beamer instead of a Benz? His parents have missed out and they've had enough. So till you start talking, you're stuck in these cuffs. Where is Miss Pennigan? We've got to figure this one out. The family all loves her and wants her along for the ride, but when it comes to making plans, she's the last one to decide.
Oh, that's great.
Alex is a great student and Christine's youngest relation. She too is on the naughty list. You're guilty by association.
This is for you guys.
Jen and Chris Livingston, while I'm sad they're not here, have learned from their mistakes with the broken reindeer. The nice list will hold them for at least one more year. Ho, ho, ho!